Okay, welcome back. We have the last idea that we're looking at in 1.3 is the idea of a rate. And what a rate is it a fraction that compares two quantities, that should say two quantities, measured in different units. If the denominator of the fraction is a 1 unit, the rate is called a unit rate. So some keywords that you might hear when we're talking about rates are the word per or for every. That usually means that we're talking about a rate. You might recognize that like miles per hour. Okay, miles per hour is a rate. The way that we write miles per hour mathematically is miles per hour, right? I have that written right there, but I'm rewriting it right there in messier handwriting. So miles per hour looks like this as a fraction, because a rate is a fraction. Now, what we're going to do with these rates is we are going to convert some things. So a car travels 120 miles in 2 hours. Find the unit rate in feet per second. So we need to convert 120 miles per 2 hours, right? So we have a rate that was created here, 120 miles in 2 hours. That's two different units. And we need to convert that to feet per second. So what we're going to do that is use some multiplication to change miles into feet and then hours into seconds. So the first thing we need to figure out here is how many miles are there in, how many feet are there in a mile? And I happen to know this one. It is 5,280 feet are in a mile. So we're multiplying the miles by the feet. Notice that I'm putting this over 1 because this isn't affecting the hours. It's just affecting the miles. Okay. So this times this is going to give us the number of feet. Okay. Now let's convert the hours. I got to stop doing an equal sign here. That is the wrong thing. We're going to multiply that by, well, I'm not changing the top anymore, so this is going to be 1 over. We need to convert hours into seconds. So first, let's convert it to minutes. So how many minutes are there in an hour? 60. Right, so in 1 hour, we're getting 60 minutes. Oops. And then we're going to convert the minutes to seconds. So in 1 minute, I have 60 seconds. Whew, there's a lot here. And from this point, we can kind of like cancel some of this stuff. You might remember when we're multiplying fractions, we can cross-cancel stuff. So, oh, sorry, this should be 1 mile down here. Excuse me. So we can cancel that miles with that miles. We can cancel that minute with that minute. And we can cancel that hour with that hour. Notice that I'm canceling the words. So what I'm actually left with here is 120 times 5,280 feet. 120 times 5,280 feet over 2 times 60 times 60 seconds. And there's a lot of math that's going on there, right? I got to multiply those together, and then I got to multiply those together and divide them. But when you do that, you end up with 88 feet per second. All right. Converting rates, a little bit weird. We're going to do some practice with it. But that's going to be the end for this lesson. And there's some of these problems in your homework tonight, in your assignment tonight. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks.